What's up with y'all out there? BossMack in the atmosphere. Let me catch a good vibe for my people. Oh, kissing babies and shaking hands, man. Oh, I'm out here doing. Look, you hear me? What the? I got to do out here, making it black open. And you are now experiencing the world famous BossMack podcast. RNS, y'all. RNS. Oh, yes. Today is a beautiful day. I'm happy to be up in here doing this. Y'all niggas already know how I get down. Nothing but the good game when I come around. BossMack topsoil, y'all got the love of sound. Whoa, whoa, yes indeed. Here to give you what you need with the speed. Real niggas on way that I lay. We always in the lead, y'all. We always in the lead. Hey, 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 hey. What's up with y'all out there? What's up? What's up with y'all out there? Yo. The BossMack podcast is in full motion. West Coastin'. May these words reach you in good spirits. I hope you woke up next to a happy bitch this morning. And if thou didn't wake up next to a happy bitch, I hope you at least woke up on some crisp, clean sheets. You understand me? And all happy bitches out there, I hope you woke up next to a real nigga. You hear me? And if you're not FBA American, I hope you woke up to a real wood. You hear me? Blessings and salutations. I hope your bathroom is clean, spick and span like mine's, man. You know, smelling like Fabuloso. You know what I'm talking about? I hope your shower clean. You know what I'm talking about? I hope you got a brand new shower mat in there like the BossMack got, man. Ain't nothing like a brand new shower mat, man. One of them luxury ones, you know what I'm saying? Cushion with the cushion grip. You hear me? I hope your refrigerator is packed with food, you know what I'm talking about? I hope you got your juice. I hope you got your Vitamix in there, you know what I'm talking about? I hope you got your espresso like the BossMack. Or your coffee, whatever you're doing to get up to get to it, man. As long as you're getting up, getting to it, man. Or if you got your ninja blender in there. If you ain't got, you know what I'm saying? I hope your pockets packed it with paper. You know what I'm talking about? Bills paid. Ain't worried about that. I hope when you went and got in your car, it just started up as soon as you pressed a button, man, or turned the key, whatever you did. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. God bless y'all. I hope you can hear me clear, man. I done ran it like you can hear me, man. You know, I don't be knowing if shit working, man. Shit might not even be working, man. I'm in here ranting, nigga ranting and shit don't even be working, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hit the like button for this game. Shout out to the chat, though. Yale B, you understand me? DMV. Red Jet Shell, what the hell? Yasin Bait, Sacramento in this motherfucker. Yeah. He said pumpkin cream espresso. He owned that. Shout out Michael. Mac Mark in this motherfucker. Ernest Hoffman. SWN Media Works. Just. What's happening? Maxwell. You know what I'm talking about? I seen Kinfolk in that verse early, nigga. I seen Kinfolk at 3 o'clock in the morning, man. I ain't gonna even lie, man. I was like, look at Kinfolk in here at 3 o'clock in the morning. Anthony Oliver. Red Jet Shell was in there at 3 o'clock in the morning, too, man. Bruticus. He said Marquise Deshawn in this motherfucker. Infinite Minded One in this motherfucker. About to hit that gym. That's what's up, man. Ain't nothing like starting it off like that, sweating, man. Shit, man. That's what's up, man. What's up with y'all out there, man? Beautiful day. Starting a week off strong. Can't go wrong, man. Thai Pro. Detroit in this motherfucker. Oakland in this motherfucker. She say downtown Oakland. Checking in, getting a chili. Shout out to Oakland in this motherfucker, man. Hit the like button, man. You understand me? Let that BossMack know where you're tapping in from. You know, I'm out here, man. I'm out here, man. You know what I'm talking about? You dig me? The show is always brought to you by BossMack Streetwear. You see I got on some BossMack Streetwear today, man, right now. Bless that bitch, red and black. Red and black. You know what I'm saying? They might say I'm putting extras on the Damuism. They might say I'm putting extras on the Damuism, but I just like red. Red is a good color, bro. Red is a good color, man. It look good under the lights. Bless that bitch. Red and black. You understand me? You know. Yeah. Feeling good like you know I should. Put game on the shirt to make bitches want to flirt. Ain't no brand like mine's, man. No brand like mine's. Bitch Relax World Famous Ass Rock by Snoop Dogg right there. You know what I'm talking about? Man, we gotta make some moves this week. This is a big week right here, man. There's a lot going on this week, man. Jesus. Woo! There's a lot going on. This is a big week right here, bro. Off that good espresso, man. You know, today I'm off of the, I ain't gonna lie. I'm off the blonde. This be hitting, man. The blonde is, you can't see it. Let me see this camera angle right here. The blonde espresso, man. This be hitting right here, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. For the 13, for the pound. I heard a bunch of Starbucks is closing. I meant to ask a bitch. Is this one closing? Shit, man. Starbucks is closing, man. A whole bunch of Starbucks is closing. Sign of the times, man. Sign of the times. As above, as it is above, so it is below. As it is above, so it is below. I know that's some Hermes Trismegistus, and that's one of them Aleister Crowley's sayings, man. But it be real though. As it is above, so it is below. I be like, damn, man, look at this shit, bro. You see some big shit fold, you best believe some little shit folding. When you see some big shit fold, you best believe some people is folding. Understand me? Talk about a place to sell drugs is doing bad, nigga. Starbucks sell drugs. Shit. I know motherfuckers going in there getting $8 $8 drinks twice a day in that motherfucker. I be like, y'all balling. You eating $20, you drinking $20 of chocolate syrup a day around this motherfucker. You understand me? Starbucks folding, man. What is going on, man? Hit the like button for that gang. Starbucks is folding. And motherfuckers is getting assassinated, and we don't know who did it. There's some shit going on out here, man. The bitches is worshiping Cardi B. And the god of the YNs is on tour. Hit the like button for this game. Shout out to the chat. Manny Dash, get the cash. Come on now. Activist Nas. The ability to read people. Incompatible people can never waste your time. Okay. Yeah. It's going up with Starbucks. Yeah. He said shaming one for their desire instead of helping them fulfill it. Tallahassee checking in. Changeover season. He said, I said, no bullshit. I seen the title at 3 this morning. Oh, that's what's up. Mark Dollars. Blessings to the game. Technobility. Some more of it. Come on, man. What's up with it? Yeah, man. It's wild out there right now, man. You better get to your chili, man. You better keep your eye on the chili. Keep your eye on the chili. Keep your eye on the chili. Minimize your vices and your weaknesses, man. You know what I'm saying? You know. Say no to bullshit. You dig me? Put bitches on the team that help you. Hey, man, don't put a minus sign bitch on the team. Ain't nothing like a minus sign bitch on the team. Do you got a minus sign bitch on the team? Be honest with yourself. Just in case you need clarification. You know what a minus sign bitch is? That's a bitch that's always taking away from you. You know what I'm talking about? She never add on. She don't even give you nothing to eat. She don't even make a plate for you. She just like she just like a vacuum cleaner into your pocket. It's just paper. You know what I'm saying? She just need paper for everything. Do you got a minus sign bitch on the team? Ask yourself why. Ask yourself why. Ain't nothing like a minus sign bitch on the team. You know? Yeah. Do you give bitches money just because they pretty? Do you do that? Do you do that? Do you just see a pretty bitch and go, here? Do you do that? I bet you do. You do. You be doing that. Hit the like button for this game. But anyway, get you some BossMack streetwear. We put game on the shirt to make bitches want to flirt, man. And we put game on the shirt to make bitches check themselves. A bitch will check herself. A bitch will look at various titles that I have on my shirts, and a bitch will check herself in front of you. Have you ever seen that happen before? A bitch check herself? I'm not a sour bitch. Bitch be like, I'm not a sour bitch. Just because you got on a sour bitch free shirt. I'm not a sour bitch. What brand can do, what brand does that? What brand does that? What brand does that? I'm not a sour bitch. I'm a happy bitch. I'm a happy bitch. What brand does that? I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. We put game on the shirt to make bitches want to flirt, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. Hey, yo, I appreciate that. What NTS from Taiwan in this motherfucker. Shout out Gabriel. I appreciate that. Or else they'd think, am I a sour bitch? Yeah. Yeah, bro. I have personally seen bitches just multiple times. I'm not a sour bitch. I didn't say you was, bitch. I didn't say you was. Can I take a picture of that shirt? Oh my God, I need that shirt. I wish I could wear that to work. I wish I could wear that to work. I wish I could wear that to work. You know what I'm saying? What's another one? This one just be blessed that. This one just be killing right here. This one just be killing, man. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, it's the motherfuckers just like, damn. I wish I could wear that, but my bitch won't let me. My bitch won't let me. Or I've seen niggas go, on God in heaven. Let me put up is this the right hand? On right hand. Put on the Bible. I got the Bible right here, baby. I got the Bible right here, man. The Holy Bible right here, baby. Put it up like this. Let me see so you can see me. So you can see me right here, nigga. Right here. You see me? Like this? Okay. I done seen a nigga say, baby, look at his shirt. Baby, look at his shirt. Nigga, you can't get that. Nigga, you can't wear that. You can't wear that. You hear me? What it do, BossMack? Keep doing. Keep doing your thing, Mr. 1609. What's up with it? Yeah, man. What's the other shirt? What's the other shirt? Sour bitch free. Oh, God protects me from sour bitches. That one. Bitch, I love you and God does too. What's the other one? This one. Bitch, relax. Happy bitches are bomb as fuck. Happy bitches are a blessing from God. What's another one? I know it's another one, man. I can't think of them all, man. This is shop BossMack streetwear, man. Shop BossMack streetwear, and then when you shop Joe Blast, when you shop BossMack streetwear, Mr. Bogart. When you shop BossMack streetwear, man, you keeping a BossMack alive and in motions. You know what I'm saying? West Coastans. You keeping a BossMack alive and in motion, man, you know? Yeah, man. Yeah. But anyway, man, I hope y'all having I hope everything is good for you out there, man. Had a good weekend. Started off the weekend strong, man. Man. Started off the weekend strong, man. Started off the weekend strong. Went to a listening party. Man. For my guy. Jay Worthy, man. Went to a listening party. For Jay Worthy, man, right here. This the homie Jay Worthy. Famous rapper. I guess he kind of famous. Jay Worthy. Look him up on Spotify, man. Jay Worthy is popping. Here goes Jay Worthy right here. With some of the homies. Jay Worthy be putting in work, man. Shout out Jay Worthy. That's my guy, man. I'm about to have him on this show. I'm gonna hit him up. I'm gonna have him pull up, do some promo. Once Upon a Time, he got a new album out called Once Upon a Time. Once Upon a Time. Wait, let me see. Let me fix this. He got a new album out, Once Upon a Time, right there. And he got West Side Gun on there. He got Ty Dolla $ign on there. He got Vacasso on there. Vacasso was just here. He on there. West Side Boogie. Whole lot of luminaries, man. That's my guy, man. Hardest working nigga in hip hop, man. I don't give a fuck. I'm not putting extras on it. This nigga be dropping collaborations once a fucking month, man. Once a month. He just dropped some shit with Spitter, with Currency. He dropped some shit with motherfucking, what's his name? Damn, what's his fucking name? Damn, my God. What's that nigga name? Well, Dave East on there. What's his name? I can't think his name, man. Larry June. He got a project. He got collab with Larry June. He got collabs with all, man, this nigga right here, bro. He got shit with Alchemist. I mean, this nigga just got a lot, bro. This nigga be working. Man, this nigga be working. Anyway, he had a listening party in Koreatown, man. Friday night, man. Let me tell y'all something, man. If you never been to LA, if you're not from LA, or let's say you've been here a few times, man. Koreatown on Friday night, Saturday night is some shit, bro. Koreatown be lit. It be some shit going on in Koreatown. Koreatown is just, it's just lit. It's just activity. It's just a whole bunch of activity going on. You know what I'm saying? I highly recommend Larry June. Yeah, see, come on, Technobility. Yeah, you know. He got another one on the way, too. This nigga stay in the, man, this nigga Jay Worthy stay in the fucking studio, bro. He stay in the studio. He stay working, bro. This nigga stay working, bro. I'm trying to get him to do like a collab with, I want him to do a collab with Vicasso. I just want him and Vicasso to do a collab and have Alchemist do the beats, man. I'm trying to politic that, man. I've been trying to politic that for some years, man. I just want him and Vicasso to do some Nella shit over some Alchemist, man, and it's gonna be out of here. Yeah, Larry June, this nigga, man, worthy, man. This nigga worthy. But anyway, shout out Jay Worthy, man. Went to his listening party. It was a vibe. It was a vibe in Korea. I love Koreatown, man, at night, man. I love Koreatown at night. You know what I'm saying? On a Friday night, man. That's some metropolis shit right there, bro. You in the motherfucking metropolis, nigga. It's active, lit. Metropolis, Los Angeles metropolis. Man, it was so much of a vibe out there. So many people came out for that nigga, man. It was packed in there, man. It was good shit, bro. It was good shit. The homies came deep. The Nellas West, the Nellas, the B team was in the building. The red team was in the building. The B team was in the building. The homies popped out. It was good vibes, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, it was just good vibes, man. You know. And then, you know, hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, you know, I'm gonna keep it tall, you know. BossMack got recognition up in that motherfucker. Some motherfuckers came up on the BossMack. Like, oh, fuck with the pod, nigga, I fuck with the pod. Not the homies, you know. The homies gonna do that. The homies gonna do that. I gotta bring all... I gotta get the homies in here, man. Shout out Wally the Sensei. Hop Out, Ruger. You understand me? Niggas was in there, man. It was beautiful. Worthy. Vicasso was up in there. Freeway Rick was up in that motherfucker. Freeway Rick is a little motherfucker, man. That's a little motherfucker. Hit the like button for this game. Dave East and Larry June, respectfully, is a topic, though, too. Alright, bro. I gotta check out Jay Worthy. Yeah. Yeah, pull up Jay Worthy on Spotify, man, and just, you know, Jay Worthy got, hey, man, that nigga got catalog, man. Jay Worthy got catalog. And then Jay Worthy be spitting ism, man. Jay Worthy be spitting ism. Jay Worthy be spitting ism out there, man. I be like, Jay Worthy, man. You know. Man. It was just good vibes, man. It's a hell of a feel. It's a good feeling, man. I love going to listening parties, man. You know what I'm saying? I love going to listening parties, man. I was out there, man. It's good vibes, man. You know, I was real happy for that nigga when I heard the West Side Gun cut, man. You know, you hear some West Side Gun in there and the homie on there with him, man. I just like, damn, that shit tight. You know what I'm saying? It was bitches in there too. It was some bitches. It was some exotic bitches in there, man. It was a lot of. Jay Worthy got a diverse crowd, man. You know, he got a lot of white people fuck with Jay Worthy, man. I was surprised, man. Jay Fresh, yeah, them beats is good. Them beats is good. Another Meet the Whoops tape. Yeah, man, I wonder if they working on some shit, man. I feel like Jay Worthy don't put. I'm glad I'm really glad he included Picasso on this project. I feel like Jay Worthy don't use Picasso enough, man. I ain't gonna even lie, man. I feel like Jay Worthy should have used Picasso more, man. You know, Picasso is, man. I don't know why these niggas, man. And then even Dot, man. I just feel like Dot should have used Picasso on the GNX, man. I feel like Picasso. If Dot would have threw Picasso on the GNX, I think that, man. I think Picasso would be man. Out of all the artists that out of all the artists that Dot had on the GNX, Peso, I think Peso have some projects. I feel like Picasso got the most projects, you know, where he put together projects, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, I feel like Picasso would have parlayed that into something more, you know what I'm saying? Hit the like button for this game. Griselda, yeah. Yeah. He got some Harry Fraud on there, yeah. He got Harry Fraud on there, Michael, man. Man, Worthy be making me happy, man. I respect his musicality, man. I really do, man. I be like, damn, Worthy dope, man. Worthy live show ain't no punk too. I seen Worthy do a live show here in Long Beach. And shout out to what's his name? My nigga TF. That nigga TF was in the building too. Shout out to TF, man. Shout out to TF. TF hard too, man. TF hard too. I'm gonna drop I took pictures up in that motherfucker. I'm gonna drop a photo dump today I'm gonna drop a photo dump from the listening party, man. I got some good pictures, man. Shout out TF. Shout out all the homies, man. Dubs Organic Coffee Blends was in the building. Shout out to Dubs. Dubs Organic. I think I'm gonna do a live podcast from Dubs too, coming up pretty soon. Yup, ETS, everything scandalous. Yeah, TF was in the building. BossMack, some of them may be secretly hating on the nigga. Yeah, that's what I be thinking. And that's what I be thinking, man. And I personally know some little bullshit that happened, man. But I hope that ain't affecting nothing, man. Going back many years, and man, you know, it should be tricky, man. Man, man. Hit the like button. Ernest Hoffman, I feel old. I never heard of none of these dudes. Shit, I wouldn't have heard of them either if they wasn't living around me. Niggas live around me, man. I probably wouldn't have heard of them either, man. You know what I'm saying? But they live around me, and I seen them come up though. So you know, especially Picasso, man. I seen Picasso. Hey, man. I know Picasso pops though, but Picasso pops from the hood though. You know what I'm saying? You know. That's crazy though. He said kings lust for money, kings lust for powers. You know what? I'm gonna tell you this, man. You know, I be on my Marcus Aurelius shit though, man. I like Marcus Aurelius, man. You know, when I get to thinking of kings and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Jerome Harris. I be on that Marcus Aurelius shit, you know. You know what I'm saying? You know, I be thinking about the good kings, man, because, you know, at the end of the day, niggas be needing leadership like a motherfucker. So I be thinking about the good kings out there, man. Good kings and bad kings. Just like it was good popes and bad popes, you know what I'm talking about? He said that's some stupid slave mind shit. Hey man, that's just hey, you see what happened to Nipsey Hussle? I can always use that as an example. That's what you dealing with out here, Joe Blast. You see what happened to Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be hating. It should be happening. Power is not evil. It's about the intent. Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about, man. All the kings ain't evil, bro. Yeah, man. Wasn't I a good king? Solomon was wise but had flaws too. Yeah, man. That's why he let lust turn him into a clown. He let lust turn him into a clown. King David too. You know what I'm saying? You know. Lust will make you a clown. It'll make you a clown. Hit the like button for this game. Gang. Hit the like button for this gang. Yeah, man. But you know, you could look at the title of this podcast as a full statement, man. You know, discipline make a king, right? Discipline make kings. Lust make clowns. So you can read that as you could have had the skills to become a king. And then your weaknesses make you a clown. You know what I'm saying? And the title of this could be nigga management and bitch management. The title of this could be that. You know what I'm saying? It's almost the same thing. Nigga management, bitch management. You can have great nigga management skills and have no bitch management skills. And the lack of bitch management skills turns you into a clown. Can you dig it? Turns you into a clown. Hit the like button for this game. Yeah, man. I was out there, man, in Koreatown, man. I was out there vibing, man. It was good vibes. It was good vibes. I did this analysis right here. I finally got a good analysis, man, on this right here. Shout out to the cat. I got a good analysis right here. This was at the listening party. I was out there, and that's why I happened to cross in there, bro. Shout out to that.
Right? Like, don't act up right now. I knew too.
Yeah, what's nice about the Waymo?
Car want to back out. I think it's one of them.
Like, I don't know if I should expose myself right now,
move.
but it's just like you could get lit in it
You could get lit in there.
without anybody. You know, like I don't want to disrespect anybody's car or anything.
I feel you. It don't get mad if you smoking it.
No, maybe you guys got to go in.
You don't know? See, I came across some bitches that was getting in the Waymo.
My background is Syrian and Greek and a little bit Khoi, but I don't speak much Arabic.
This y'all Waymo right here? This y'all car?
Yes,
Waymo.
Damn.
I know it's trying to figure it out.
yeah, I don't know why it's acting so stupid right now.
Nobody in there, bro.
Waymo.
Shout out to that.
Waymo.
Right? Like, don't act up right now. I knew too.
Yeah, what's nice about the Waymo?
Car want to back out. I think it's one of them.
Like, I don't know if I should expose myself right
Not
now,
gonna
but
move.
it's just like you could get lit in it
You could get lit in there.
without anybody. You know, like I don't want to disrespect anybody's car or anything.
I feel you. It don't get mad if you smoking it.
No, maybe you guys got to go in.
You don't know? Hit the like button. That's the first bitches I ever talked to that explain the Waymo and shit, you know what I'm saying? I never thought about that, you know what I'm saying? I was in, now this is this spot right here is like what I'm standing in front of is like this luxury ice cream spot. I did a food thing for this ice cream spot. I'm gonna release that today. But this was right in front of where Jay Worthy had the listening party. So I'm outside in front of the shit. You know, this is at his listening party. And I don't know if these bitches was there or not, but, you know, I just ran into them bitches. They was getting in a Waymo, and so, you know, they was explaining how they get faded in the Waymo. And then I looked around Koreatown, and it was just hella Waymos everywhere. It was Waymos everywhere. So Koreatown, motherfuckers is getting fucked up. Motherfuckers is getting drunk and high. It's just, you know what I'm saying? So the Waymo, they just faded in the Waymo, man. I ain't even think about that shit. That's how old I am. I ain't even think about it like that. Like, I ain't even think about it like that. These motherfuckers is getting faded in the Waymo and shit. You know what I'm saying? That new pimp car dropping them off where they gotta be and do what they gotta do. Yeah. There's many undisciplined kings. Facts. Facts, man. She has a high Poacher Tool rating. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, her and her homegirl. I think her homegirl looked better than her. Her homegirl was. I got a picture of them bitches. They posed for me. Her friend is a bad bitch for real. They was some little cute bitches. You know what I'm saying? She said, I don't know if I should expose myself. But she did, though. You know what I'm saying? She did, though. The bitch did, though. I was like, y'all motherfuckers getting fucked up in the Waymo, huh? The Bible has both types. The guys with discipline are the God, and the guys who didn't have it. Yeah, but you know the kings. When we talk about kings, I ain't talking about just the prophets. You know what I'm saying? We talking about the kings. The kings. The kings in the Bible was all had problems. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I tell you, man, don't believe the hype. Yeah, look diabolical. Talking about she don't want to expose herself. They probably be in there doing They probably be in there doing powder in the motherfucking Waymo. You understand me? Red Jet Shell, these bitches. These bitches, you know what I'm saying? These bitches, you know, hey man. Shout out to them bitches. You know what I'm saying? You know. But I'm gonna say this though. Marcus Aurelius was one of my favorite kings. Because he was practicing stoicism. He was practicing stoicism. Now, he wasn't in the Bible, but he was practicing stoicism. Solomon would have been my favorite king if he wouldn't have fell off at the end, right, like he did and shit. You know what I'm saying? Mac Mark said, more than that. The plot twist is the cameras in the Waymo. Yeah, but, you know, I'm imagining, you know, I'm imagining motherfuckers is smoking and drinking in the Waymo, man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers are smoking and drinking in the Waymo. You know. And the Waymo is driven by AI or whatever, so it ain't no drunk driving in the Waymo, huh? The Waymo ain't gonna get no contact from the weed. You know, the kush is getting blowed in the Waymo. It's not gonna get no contact. Maybe the Waymo has like some type of filtration, some air filtration system. So like once you get out, you can get in there, hotbox the Waymo. And then, you know, you get out the Waymo, and then, you know, the Waymo just do a filtration and get it back smelling regular, and then blast out some type of smell good in there, and blast out some smell good and filtration, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, then you can't tell motherfuckers was smoking weed in there no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm imagining the seats got to be some type of leather plastic that ain't going to hold no fragrances. Boxing plug Dave in this motherfucker. OG mentality. OF in the Wayno, but she didn't want to tell on herself. That bitch wanted to get on camera like a motherfucker though. She wanted to get on camera like a motherfucker. I'm like, bitch. Shout out to everybody out there, man. All good to that Waymo drive you straight off PCH. Apostrophe in this motherfucker. Said, man, I ain't gonna lie, I was looking for apostrophe at the listening party like a motherfucker. I didn't see that last part of your text, man. I'd have pulled up on that gallery, man. I'd have pulled up on that gallery. But then again, man, it was so lit out there, man. Traffic and shit was so lit. I wasn't even under the influence of nothing. I wasn't high or drunk or nothing. I was super sober like a motherfucker. I was just like, man, let me get back to my side of town, man. I ain't gonna lie, I came home and was packaging up orders and shit. 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, man, packaging up orders and shit, man, on Friday night. Hit the like button for this gang. Yeah, man. Shout out to Low Nails Soul Food, man. Low Nails be showing me love, man. Shout out to Low Nails Soul Food in Los Angeles, man. Y'all fuck with Low Nails Soul Food, man. Low Nails Soul Food, man. They posted me on their page and shit. Shout out to them, man. Mac Mark and this motherfucker. Yeah, man. All right. What else did I want to speak on? Shout out to the Waymos, though, man. I feel like I'm gonna have to test the Waymo out, man. I'm gonna have to test the Waymo. I'm gonna have to test the Waymo out, man. What was that? Streets Cole? What's up with it, man? Yeah. I'm gonna have to test the Waymo out one time, man. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta do it, man. I gotta do it. I'm gonna get some content. I'm gonna summon the Waymo. I seen a Waymo doing some bullshit one day, though. I seen it doing some bullshit. I was like, what the fuck? The Waymo doing some bullshit. The Waymo was turning where you couldn't turn at. I was like, the Waymo in the middle of the street turning where it ain't supposed to turn at. What the fuck is up with the Waymo? What's up? What's up with your boy Thugger using that hard? Using that hard. I don't know, man. Thugger. You know what? Young Thug is losing his losing his mojo. Young Thug is losing his mojo. He losing his mojo, man. You know how Kid Cudi said my mojo so dope? Back in the days, my mojo so dope. We live it, love it. Yeah, we all that. Thugger losing his mojo, man. Thugger losing his mojo, man. Thug used to look dope. You know what I'm saying? Thug used to look dope. Thug used to look dope, man. Like, Thug used to be skinny pimping. He used to be skinny pimping, man. I think rappers, in order to be dope, they kind of, you know, for your visual, you gotta be skinny pimping, man. You know what I mean? Thug. I don't know, man. See right here. Wait, let me mute the sound. See this right here. Like when Thug was doing this, let me see. See, when Thug was doing this right here, he had his mojo right here. This one he had his mojo right here. Okay, now you look at Thug right here. Let me show you. Let me see. Let me see. Now, see, this is Thug yesterday. right? This is how Thug look. And then right here, his mojo is on right here. You can look at this right here, right here. Let me see. Now this Thug, Young Thug yesterday. Let me see. Right here. Let's look at this. Let me see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see, right here. It's not lit no more. Gunner is more lit than him. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me see. It's gone, man. Like, right here. Let me see. This right here. It's an observation, man. You know, I just be making an observation. Hit the like button, let's go. Doing too many push-ups, not enough sit-ups. See, Gunna ain't even got to say nothing. Gunna ain't even got to say nothing. Gunna ain't even got to say nothing. You know. But shout out to him. He linked up with YF and Lucci in the club. Shout out to that. He linked up with YF and Lucci in the club. Shout out to that, though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that. You know. And funny how the beef with YF and Lucci. It's funny how the beef with YF and Lucci ended up making him fall out with Gunna. So now he not cool with Gunna. He cool with YF and Lucci, and now he not cool with Gunna. You see how that happened like that? He was beefing with YF and Lucci. Beefing with YF and Lucci. And now he cool with YF and Lucci. And fell out with Gunna. You know what I'm saying? You see how that went like that? Shit is crazy, man. Woo! Tricky. It's tricky out here. Tricky as fuck, bro. Yeah. It's tricky out here, man. It's tricky out here, man. Friends today, enema tomorrow. Friends today, enema tomorrow. Keep your head on the swivel. Keep your head on the swivel. If you in LA, remember what I told y'all, man. I was telling y'all out here. Remember I was telling y'all out here. Motherfuckers will see you driving by. Motherfuckers, you could be at the light. Remember what I was telling y'all. You could be at the light. You could be at the light. You know what I'm saying? You could be at the light. And you could be at the light. Motherfuckers could be sitting at the light. right? And you could drive by the intersection. You could drive by the intersection, right? Motherfuckers will be sitting at the light, right, waiting for the red light. And you could come driving by through the intersection. And motherfuckers will see that you have on a Rolex Daytona. When you drive by through the intersection, they say, "Oh, he got on a Rolex Daytona." Or you'll drive by through the intersection. They'll be like, "Oh shit, you see that? He got on a Sky Dweller right now. He got on a Hulk Rolex right now. He got on a Hulk. You see that? He got on a Hulk Rolex right now. Bobby Transparency. And this motherfucker." You can drive by the intersection and motherfucker be like, "He got on a Hulk Rolex right now. You see that? Blood, you see that? You see he got on a Hulk Rolex." And then niggas will see that. And then niggas will be on you. Niggas will be on you right quick. In the daytime.
In Sherman Oaks, a man robbed of his watch while pumping gas.
Yes, it happened during rush hour yesterday, right off Ventura Boulevard. KKL News reporter Zach Boeto is live with video of the crime. Zach?
Pat Rudabay, good evening. LAPD still searching for these three suspects who were seen pulling into this Sherman Oaks gas station here on Van Nuys and Ventura Boulevard, grabbing the victim while he was pumping gas, stealing his watch, and taking off.
Three guys attacking one gentleman, and looks like they're stealing his watch.
New security video shows three suspects jumping out of a black car and tackling a man to the ground as he pumps gas in Sherman Oaks. The suspects wrestling for the man's Rolex, then snatching the watch and speeding off.
That's really like messed up that happened and stuff. People work hard for their stuff.
It's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. It's scary.
LAPD says this all happened just after 5 o'clock Thursday night near the intersection of Van Nuys and Ventura Boulevard, right across the street from a watch repair shop where the owner of 34 years says he's beginning to see these types of watch robberies happen more often.
They're not afraid. They're just in broad daylight. Some guys are either desperate or out of control.
Just a few doors down, workers at a Sherman Oaks gelato shop say they've also been the target of thieves, recently stealing product and a tip jar.
He literally just, opened the freezer, took a pint, and then said a couple words to me and walked out.
LAPD says Thursday's thieves got away with the watch in a black Audi A6 or S6. The watch store owner says the value of the Rolex reported stolen can be between $5,000 and $25,000 or more. And while he says the sentimental value may be irreplaceable, it's not worth risking a life.
The life is more important than the object.
Back out here live, LAPD says those suspects.
3 niggas. They gonna split that up 3 ways. 3 niggas. Let's say at the low end, let's say they get 5 bands for it. Let's be optimistic. Let's say they get 10 bands for it. So they split it up 3 ways. Oh, and it could be fake. And it could be fake, Bobby Transparency. It could be fake. It could be fake. That's the cold part. That's the cold part. It could be fake. It could be fake. But even if it's fake, they could still, they could probably still sell it for maybe about, they might be able to sell it for $250, maybe $500. You know what I'm saying? It ain't an LLL. It's an L. But on the high end, let's say if it's real. And they get 10 bands for it, split 3 ways. So that's like 3 bands each. And let's say like about 3 bands each. And hopefully Hopefully they don't catch a case for that, which would be, I guess that's strong arm robbery. They can get 200. Word to the rise. You must have a Rollie. Go with an Air King Explorer. Or something with low key without a Jubilee bracelet. Yeah, I guess the bracelet is a giveaway. Yeah. But, I feel like niggas hey, man, I feel like motherfuckers will recognize that Daytona, man. And they don't have that Jubilee bracelet on there, man. They don't have that. You know what I'm saying? Some of them rollies don't have that. And niggas still know that's what that is. They can get 200 Bobby Chance fans. That ain't an LLL though, right? That's still like what? About 40? That's about a little more than $50. What's that? 3 ways, 200? What's that like? 60 something each. It ain't an LLL. You can get something to eat. They get something to eat. Whoever buying stolen accessories absorbing negative energy. They sell it to one of the homies. They already negative. You sell it to one of the homies. They already negative. You know what I'm saying? The homies is negative. On the average, the homies is negative. You know what I'm saying? I got a theory, my theory. I got a theory on gang banging, you know what I'm saying, on these different neighborhoods, you know what I'm saying. I come to the conclusion, each hood, right? The character of each hood out here, each section, is based off the number of good niggas there and evil niggas, right? So if you have more evil niggas in a neighborhood than good niggas, then you're gonna have like, your hood is gonna have an evil character. You know what I'm saying? Like, some neighborhoods out here have like more evil niggas in their neighborhood than good niggas. You know what I'm saying? And the whole character of the neighborhood is more evil and diabolical. You know what I'm saying? And in some of these neighborhoods, I feel like it's more good. They have like more good niggas than evil niggas. You know what I'm saying? So then there's a family-orientated vibe to the hood. You know what I'm saying? It's still darkness, but, Hit the like button for this gang. Yeah. The homies wake up on demon time. Yeah, they do, man. Yeah, they do. They wake up on demon time. And that's a funny thing, man. I be tripping off of niggas embracing that terminology like demon time, man. I'm on demon time. Why would you want to be on demon time? You know what I'm saying? Why would you want to be on demon time? Why wouldn't you want to be on God time? You know what I'm saying? Like niggas just uphold evil. niggas just uphold evil like this, just evil. I heard such evil, diabolical. So man, I be like, man, you niggas, man. You gotta just have it, man. It's just diabolical out here, man. You know. It's diabolical out here. Yo, BossMack, I heard you say friends and enemas. You gonna tell the YNs about coffee, enemas, and goat health? Man. Nah, man. You know what I'm talking about when I say enema. I can't remember where I got that term from. I think I got that from one of the Batman movies. I think the one where Jack Nicholson was the Joker. I think when Jack Nicholson was the Joker, he said, I'm an enema. Or some shit like that. I don't know, man. Hit the like button for this guy. All right. Let me see. What else did I see? What else did I see? What else did I see? Rest in peace. You know, on some. I think she was a Black Panther, right? Asada Shakur, rest in peace. Let me see. Am I tripping? Yeah, Asada Shakur. Shout out to her. Smoked the state trooper. She chipped this state trooper. They said she had something to do with it. And she got up out the country, man. Very rare. She got up out the country. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Rest in power, Asada Shakur. The Black Panther women. Stephen Shamus was 20 years old when, as a student at Berkeley, he came into contact with the beginnings of what would later become the Black Panther Party. It's estimated 6 out of 10 Panther Party members were women. While these remarkable women of all ages and diverse backgrounds were regularly making headlines, agitating, protesting, and organizing, these same women were building communities, enacting social justice, providing food, housing, education, health care, and more to the people. Asada Shakur. Yeah, man. Look at that. I remember my mom's had an afro like that and shit. My mom's had an afro like that. Asada Shakur. Yeah. These bitches was gangsters. These bitches was gangsters. These bitches will chip you. These bitches will kill you. Shout out to Asada Shakur. Yeah. Yeah. Asada Shakur. Shout out to rest in peace to the homie Big Jake. Big Jake mom's was Black Panther. Big Jake mom's was a Black Panther female. You know what I'm saying? Big Jake mom's was Black Panther. That's why Big Jake was different. Big Jake came from like Black Panthers. He was like in that, let me see. Asada Shakur, Queen Mother. Asada Shakur, the fearless revolutionary sister. May the ancestors welcome you divinely. Shout out to Asana Shakur. BossMack. Was that nigga reading to the students during story time? It was queens, not bitches. Hey man, I respect real bitches. When I refer to women as real bitches, it's with a lot of respect. You know, that's a high. You know what I'm saying? You know. I'm just saying. They real bitches. Real bitches. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. What am I looking for? How long have I been on here? I can always feel it, hour and a half. I can feel that hour and a half mark all the time. Wait a minute. Let me see. Yeah, this right here. Cash Patel. Cash Patel. He does not like Asada Shakur. He gonna post some shit when she. That's weird, man. When she die, he posts some shit. You know, he gonna, most wanted terrorists. Look at Cash Patel. Then he don't even call her Asada Shakur. He call her Joanne Chesimard. He don't even call her Asada Shakur. Total disrespect. Cash Patel about to lose his job and shit. Didn't fight for justice. She murdered New Jersey State Trooper Werner Forrester. We don't even know who he is. Werner got chipped. We don't even know who he is. In cold blood, then fled to Cuba to escape accountability. Mourning her is spitting on the badge and the blood of every cop who gave his life in service. Yeah. We don't know who he is. He got chipped. Hit the like button for this game. Rest in peace to that guy, though. And shout out to his family. Obama put a bounty on Asada. Cash Patel about to lose his job. If Cash Patel didn't react like that, he'd probably lose his job. He on the verge of getting fired. What's his name? Probably cuss at him when he talked to him like motherfucker. That's how Donald Trump talked to him. Motherfucker, what the fuck is you doing? You bullshitting. That's what you doing. You about to lose your motherfucking job. You know Donald talking to him like that. You fucking up this investigation. Why the fuck did I hire you? Fucking stupid ass motherfucker. Get the fuck out of my office. That's how Donald Trump talking to Cash Patel. Cash Patel come in his office, he be like, look at this stupid motherfucker. Just talk to him reckless. You stupid ass motherfucker. You a fucking idiot. What you got for me? Nothing. Stupid ass motherfucker. How did you, why, who told me to hire this motherfucker? That's how he talking to Cash Patel. Throw water on him and shit. Get the fuck out of my office. Throw his coffee on him and shit. Get the fuck out of my office. I'm telling you, if you don't come in here with some results, next time I see you, you so motherfucking fired, I'm gonna make sure you can't do shit. You ain't gonna be able to get a job being a crossing guard, motherfucker. You ain't gonna even be able to be a crossing guard for kids, motherfucker. Stupid motherfucker. What the fuck are you, an Indian or some shit? Are you here legally, motherfucker? Is he here legally? You better be here legally, motherfucker. Because you can get deported too, motherfucker. That's how you talk to Cash Patel. Fucking stupid motherfucker. Hit the like button. Fire him and indict him. Donald don't get no fuck. Donald like, man, you, what the fuck? Donald probably told that motherfucker like, what the fuck you mean you going to Valhalla? What the fuck you mean you gonna see Charlie Kirk in Valhalla? Last time I checked, wasn't no Indians in Valhalla, motherfucker. Do Indians go to Valhalla? He gonna ask some of the white boys, do motherfuckers from India go to Valhalla? I thought y'all went to Nirvana or some shit. You don't even claim your own shit, huh? Shout out to Red Jet Shell, 6 months in the game already. He was on a visa. He gonna be like, Valhalla, man, I thought you was going to Nirvana. You don't even fuck with your own shit, huh? I hate people who don't fuck with their own shit. Oh, man. He's a motherfucking, oh, my God. Oh, my God. Cash Patel. All right. Rest in peace, Asada Shakur, though, like, you feel me? Let's do a public service thing right quick. Let me do some public service right quick. Let's do some public service. All right. Here we go. This is some public service right here. All right. Wait a minute. Let me see. All right. She's back. So they let a bitch. Let me see what that says. Florida woman arrested again for drugging men and snatching Rolexes in Miami. Miami police have arrested Pompano. Ain't that where Kodak Black and them from? Pompano Beach. They have arrested a Pompano Beach woman accused of using nightlife as a cover. Is that Hohen? As a cover to drug and rob unsuspecting men. Authorities say 25-year-old Angela Chanel Etsy. That's a Haitian. She Haitian, huh? Yeah, that got to be one of Kodak bitches. Was taken into custody Wednesday linked to a Brickell apartment theft that mirrors previous accusations against her. Investigators say Etsy and another bitch met two men at the Blackbird Ordinary on August 9th. The group later returned to an upscale apartment along Brickell Bay Drive. By morning, one man realized he had been cleaned out. He reported a Rolex worth 20 bands and $4,000 in cash, and his friend's imitation Rolex. They got the fake Rollie. They got the fake Rollie. Said a Miami detective familiar with the case. The second victim also noticed $500 Oh, yeah. A $500 cash app charge he didn't authorize. The victims didn't remember much, and that's a red flag. Police noting they suspect drugs were used to impair men's memory. Surveillance from the bar helped identify Etsy, and the police say she was later confirmed by one of the victims in the lineup. This isn't her first time. Officers confirm we've seen this pattern before. It's playing out again. Etsy is now charged with burglary. If you're not thirsty, nothing bad can happen to you, man. If you're not thirsty, nothing bad can happen to you, man. If you're not thirsty, nothing bad. Niggas be dick hard. Niggas be knocking some bitches out the club. Niggas be at the club. Niggas got bands in their hand, getting bottles. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bitch. We balling. What y'all doing? Y'all want to come back to the house with us? Where y'all live at? We live on the baller. We live on the baller street, bitch. You want to come back and kick it with us? Just bring the bitches back to their house. They don't know nothing about the bitches. They don't know nothing about these bitches. Bring them back to their house. Niggas dick hard. Imagining fucking niggas is like, oh shit, we gonna be fucking looking at the bitches. Niggas take their eye off the beverage. Niggas take their eye off the drinks. These bitches done put some shit in the drinks. Next thing you know, it's morning. Next thing you know, it's morning. They start rubbing the bitch, start rubbing them. It seemed like it's about to be some fucking going on. And next thing you know, it's morning. They both wake up, it's morning. Niggas groggy and slow and shit. The rollie gone. The rollie gone. The rollie gone. The bankroll gone. Some more shit in the crib gone. This bitch done took some more shit out the crib. This bitch done got me for some Louboutins. She done got me for a couple pair of J's. This bitch done made multiple trips to the car with shit. Hit the like button for this guy. How much Asians watch BossMack? I don't know. No matter how she looks, she chooses whether to be pleasant or not. Come on, man. If you tricking loose with a bitch, wear a body cam. What the fuck? What the body cam gonna do? What the body cam gonna do? You gonna take an L. You if she drug you, you might recognize her, but you gonna take the L though. You gonna take the L. You don't get that back though. You don't get it back. You don't get it back. If she get you for a rollie worth 20 bands, well, hopefully you got insurance. Hopefully you got insurance on that. That's all I can say. Hopefully you got insurance. Them bands in your pocket is gone too. That's gone. So if you have 4 bands, 5 bands in your pocket, you know, that's gone. Now you might catch the bitch. The bitch might get caught. The bitch might get caught and she go to jail, but the money is gone. You see what I'm saying? You still taking an L. You still taking an L, so what the body cam will help you catch the bitch. We got a good look at the bitch face. You know what I'm saying? We got to get, and then, I mean, I guess so, man, wear a body cam. If you're gonna be tricking, yeah. You know what, man? I'm say this, man. I just feel like the one man, it's just too dangerous to do that shit, bro. It's just too dangerous to do that shit. I can't imagine, man. I can't imagine bringing an unknown bitch back to my house, bro. I can't imagine that now, man. Let me go to the bar. I'm out here. We faded, drunk. We you know. I'm gonna just bring this unknown bitch back to my house with my dick hard. You know what I'm saying? With my dick hard. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm past the glory days of that. I don't need that accomplishment. I don't hit the like button. They report the fake roly-poly. Cardi B was a reckless prostitute. Yeah, man. And Cardi B and shout out Cardi B. And see, I've been thinking about Cardi B lately. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to some bitches about Cardi B. I was talking to some decent bitches about Cardi B. You know, I fuck with Cardi B. I fuck with Cardi B. But I think Cardi B is a goddess of hoes. I feel like Cardi B is the goddess of hoes. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Cardi B inspire hoes. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Hoes react a certain kind of way when Cardi B around. Let's observe this. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I have now, I'm speaking from experience. You know, I had the good fortune to hang out with Cardi B a couple times, man. You know what I'm saying? When she was first blowing up and shit. Some of my peoples at the time, you know, the way I got close to her was some of my peoples at the time was like an opportunist. The homie was an opportunist. And when Cardi B was blowing up, when she was first blowing up, my peoples recognized that she hadn't really done a thorough West Coast run. This was before Bodak Yellow and shit. She hadn't done a thorough West Coast run, so he politicked her some appearances at some strip clubs out here. This is when she was doing the strip clubs. And he politicked her pyramid. He politicked some appearances for her out here with people we had at Spearmint Rhino, Hofsbrau, in another spot out in the IE. And, you know, he got at her people, and I forgot what she was charging at the time. She probably was charging, I think she was charging probably like, I think she might have been charging like, I'm going to say a bitch might have been charging 5 bands. She might have been charging 5 bands for the pop out. And so she came out here, and so my people's politicked it. So I rolled with them because it was my people's. And so, you know, I was trying to get her to rock some of my gear at the time. So I was rolling with them. It gave her some gear and shit. But anyway, so I got to see Cardi B effect on hoes because we was walking in the strip club. And, man, when we walked in the Hofsbrau with Cardi B, man, when I walked in with her, man, hoes was saluting her like she was the president of hoes. Hoes was like, This is the saint. This is the patron saint of hoes. They was just like salute to the. It was like salute. And see, this right here is what I'm talking about. This is the effect that she have on bitches right here. Right here, this right here. This will be happening. Right here.
Okay, so I'm trying to get to him. Watch out! You did that. It's all for Cardi B. West Coast shit.
Look at that. He's bringing out a hole. See, Cardi B bring that out of bitches.
Okay, so I'm trying to get to him. Watch out!
Just her being around. Just her being in the area. It's just inspirational energy of hoes. Violence and shit. Bitches fighting. You know what I'm saying? Ratchet shit happening. You know what I'm saying? You know, hoes just, you know what I'm saying? Aggressive hoe shit happening. You know what I'm saying? Bitches throwing shit. Cardi B bring that out of bitches. You know what I'm saying? And then I was talking to a female the other day, and she was like, she told me she felt like Cardi B, out there married, still married, pregnant, you know what I'm saying, with baby number 4, is inspiring the hoes. You know what I'm saying? Hoes are inspired by her being on baby number 4 with a different nigga right quick that got 2 babies, that just had 2 babies, you know what I'm saying? And, still not divorced from Offset. Just the ratchetness of that is inspiring. Because a lot of hoes do the same shit, you know what I'm saying? A lot of hoes do the same type of shit. They be mad at their baby daddy and get pregnant from another nigga right quick, and just the whole essence of the ratchetness. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button for this game. That Cardi B bad energy for real. It's very sad to see how people act up in public. White folks are very tired of this behavior. Big look. Hey man, Hey man. That's why they know you notice all the top female rappers is hoes. Did you notice that? Glorilla, Sexy Red, Lotto, Ice Spice, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj trying to get back out there, but I think her BBL is too fucked up for her to get out there. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. Hoes. I want to say what's up to this nigga right here. I want to speak on this. I don't know if y'all seen this. Y'all see the superintendent? The superintendent that got snatched up by ICE. The superintendent of Des Moines. from Ghana. Bro was tailored up. Bro had on the tailored suits, man.
Well, on to this. This is hard to believe. Des Moines Schools superintendent arrested by ICE. ICE announcing Friday that Ian Andre Roberts is, quote, a criminal illegal alien from Ghana in possession of a loaded handgun, $3,000 in cash, and a fixed-blade hunting knife. At the time of his arrest, Roberts was working as the superintendent of Des Moines Public Schools.
I respect this gangster. This is a nigga who had a gun case. This nigga had a gun case. This nigga is here this nigga is here from another country. Got caught with a blower years ago, but yet was still able to finesse his way up to superintendent. Rolling around with a blower and he ready.
Despite being an illegal alien with a final order of removal and no work authorization. Roberts has existing weapons possession charges from February 5th, 2020, and was given a final order of removal by an immigration judge in May of 2024. Absolutely stunning. Former acting DHS Secretary Chad Wolf joins me now. You know, Chad, you and I worked together when I was in the White House. Yeah. It is shocking to me that someone in charge of our school district, the largest school district in Iowa, had a final removal order. How does that happen? I don't think it would have happened under your tenure.
Well, it's a great question. Obviously, the school district did not do their due diligence. He has a criminal record as well. So clearly they didn't do any type of background investigation. The
BossMack, I got dismissed from being a substitute teacher because I got arrested for driving on a suspended license. Which was some stupid shit. I shouldn't have never let that happen. That was some stupid shit. But just to compare and contrast, this motherfucker had a gun case in 2020 and he still was able to be superintendent. I respect his gangster.
The amazing part here is he has no work authorization. So when they enter this individual's information,
look at that. He is tailored up. Look at that. He is tailored up. He is tailored up. He is going, nigga. He is tailored up. He is tailored.
Their system in order to get paid to pay
He's
taxes.
Tailored up. Look at that.
All sorts of red flags should have been prompted.
Tailored.
So I think it'll be interesting to see what they say, to see how this individual, did he use an alias? How did this come about?
He got bitches.
And I think it begged the further question.
He got bitches.
The amount of
snow bitches. He got snow bitches.
States, working in everyday jobs and the like. And
Look at
some
that.
of them, like this individual who has a possession charge, has other criminal acts on their
caught
record.
With a
and
blower.
to be so close to school children, right? To be part of the education system there in Des Moines is really troubling.
I mean, Chad, I look at these pictures and I see kids and I think that could have been my kid. And this guy had a criminal charge.
That white bitch is offended.
And again,
she
I know
is
I'm
offended.
Asking to speculate here. Did they just not input his name?
She
into
is
the
offended.
System? How often does this happen? I mean, there are measures in place. I mean, it seems like it'd have to take a whole lot of looking the other way to not find this.
I think so. Look, the school system there, just like any other,
he's making $300,000 a year
to make sure that everyone that they're hiring is here in the United States legally.
That dude was he making 300 bands a year, bro. 300 bands a year, bro. Tailored up. He is tailored. His suits is nigga. His suit game is
has the ability to work legally. So if they're not a U.S. citizen,
he probably was getting
some
free
type
shit.
Of work authorization provided by the federal government. In this case, the Department of Homeland Security. He didn't have any of this, and so the question is, did he provide a fraudulent Social Security number and was operating as someone else? And if not, I think there's a lot of questions that school system has to
That
answer.
nigga
The
got on
question is,
the
are
bow
there others
tie
there as
right
well?
there. That nigga had on
You know,
the bow
Secretary
tie.
Wolf, that's a great question.
This nigga
And
wearing
back to our
bow
top story of the day,
ties.
because I want viewers to understand, you were at DHS, Department of Homeland Security. Underneath that is U.S. Secret Service, who found this vast network of servers. Matt McCool from Secret Service had this to say. He said it would be unwise to think that there's not networks like this all across the country. You were at DHS. Do you think there could be networks of servers beyond New York in cities like Chicago, LA, Miami, all across the country?
Yeah, there's no doubt. I agree with the agent there. I think this is a wake-up call, not only for everyday Americans, but just others involved in the fight here. And the good thing, which I heard the chairman say, is that we have agencies in the federal government, state and local partners, and others that are dealing with this each and every day. And we see types of incidents like this. We see probes. We see other things from nation-state actors and others that get interdicted almost on a daily basis. Not all of them make the news.
We're breaking into programming right now to bring you breaking news. Des Moines Public School Superintendent Dr. Ian Roberts has been detained by Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
This is hard to believe. Des Moines Schools Superintendent arrested by ICE.
Look at that. They talking about, man, he had power. They talking about free him. Look at that. He was fucking snow bitches out there. He was fucking bitches out there, man. This is a demo in Iowa. Just think how many people in the medical field without proper documents practice. This is a cold, fake America. Hey, man. But then again, you live in LA. This is Iowa. This is in Iowa. Hey, how he do all this without Social Security, bro? Gang, hey. That nigga's a genius, man. Hey, man.
Protesters rallied outside of the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration offices in Des Moines Friday.
But you know, like, one thing I noticed, you know, when I was a substitute teacher, you know, I'll keep going back to that. When you work in the teaching business, when you work in the education business, what you notice is the smallest. Listen, this is. When you work in the education business, I call it the education business. Shout out to my nigga C-Mo. Shout out C-Mo, nigga. It's a very tiny, the smallest population of employees in the education business is FBA men, you know, real nigga teachers like myself is the rarest. We make up the tiniest percentage of the people in the education business. A far vaster majority, the African men from other countries like this dude right here, that's from Ghana, Nigerians, Cameroonians, Ethiopians, Africans. It's hella Africans, right? And then, you know, all the Africans, you know, they hate real niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, the real niggas, they hate the real niggas. But they present themselves like real niggas. You know what I'm saying? They dress like real niggas and all that, but they be from Africa, right? I guess what they call them, tethers or some shit like that, whatever Tariq call them motherfuckers, tethers or some shit. I don't know what he called them. But anyway, you know, and they be having They be helping each other. They be having game. They be having, a lot of them motherfuckers be criminals. They be criminals. They be having scams and shit going. You know what I'm saying? And they don't, they ain't gonna, and I knew that, because, they be, because the African dudes be fascinated with you. With the real niggas. They be like, the African dudes they look at the real niggas that's teaching, like, how in the hell did you get this job type shit. They be like surprised, like, how you even get in here? How you even get a job? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And them African dudes, man, they be having the snow bitches. They be taking them down. The snow bitches be loving them. I seen a lot of African dudes getting snow teachers pregnant in the school district. They was getting snow bitches pregnant. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn. Hit the like button. They ain't sharing exactly borbalism. That's what I'm talking about. They don't be sharing no game. And they be having all kind of scams. So I bet you he had fake Social Security card. He had documentation. See, that's what they ain't saying. He had the documentation. He had documentation. And it was so good that it whooped them. It whooped them. They was like, this nigga had the documentation. But he got passes. I'm telling you, man. And then the Africans be, they be plugged. Man, I'm telling you, man. They had plays going. All the African dudes I knew that was teaching, they had some other, they just came up there and got money from the school district, and then they had some other shit they was doing. Like, they had another play. Like, they be over there, they be having, a lot of them had, like, I know a few African dudes that had streetwear stores on Melrose. So they was being substitute teachers, and then they had like a store on Melrose selling niggas streetwear and shit. That they was getting, that they was running a play, and they was getting the inventory by running a play to get it. I don't even know if the shit was real, you know what I'm saying? I knew another Nigerian dude that had he had all the fake Louis and Gucci on deck. You know what I'm saying? He was the teacher. He had it on deck. Big Johnson effect. What'd he say? Mexican HR dude got arrested where I live for hiring illegals in a factory, $1,000 a pop. Man, what a great hustle that is right there. Imagine that. He had that going for years. Imagine that. I get you a job for $1,000. Oh, wow. That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't mad at Donald for I ain't mad at Donald for smashing like this, man. I ain't mad though, man. Yeah, they was running plays, man. Them Nigerians was running plays. They was running plays. They was running plays. You know, I ain't gonna even lie, man. I was wondering, man, some of them dudes, man, I'm gonna keep it tall, man. I was wondering if they even really had a degree, man. I was wondering if they was I was wondering if they had fake I was wondering if they had fake degrees. I was wondering, like, man, you know what? Some of these motherfuckers probably got fake degrees. They ain't even go to college, man. These motherfuckers barely speaking English, man. I wonder some of these motherfuckers. They look like a real nigga. It look like a real nigga until they talk. You know what I'm saying? They used to hate. They used to, man, the Nigerians hated me, man. They hated me. They used to try to be my friend, but they hated me. You know what I'm saying? They hated me. Working in a school district is some tricky shit, bro. It's some tricky shit, man. Look at him cheering for this motherfucker.
Stunned by the arrest of
They
public
out
school
there
superintendent Ian Roberts.
Tailored up. Look at him. Tailored up.
Tried to stop him in his school vehicle. He fled law enforcement at that point. They later found the abandoned vehicle and they found inside that vehicle a handgun. Which
he fled. He ran from him like he gangster. Fled.
Was loaded, they said, along with cash and some other items that they're looking at as part of their investigation.
Okay, so the superintendent, that's the guy who leads the largest school district in the state of Iowa, was a criminal, illegal alien? Let's talk about it. All right, welcome to Des Moines, Iowa. Population about 200,000 residents, but if you count the metropolitan area, it's about 700,000 residents. Now, Des Moines also has the largest school district in the state of Iowa, and it's led by Dr. Ian Roberts.
Taylor!
Now, Dr. Ian Roberts is extremely accomplished. He was born in Georgetown, Guyana. In 1999, he applied and got a student visa to come here to the United States. Now, Dr. Roberts used it.
Look at this nigga, Taylor! This nigga, man, he got 50. Nigga, this nigga so game. Nigga, what? This nigga is braided up. Taylor. Come on.
Opportunity to obtain a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, and become a doctor. Now, Dr. Roberts is also an accomplished athlete, competing at the 2000 Sydney Olympics for his home country of Guyana. Here's a quick clip of all of Dr. Roberts' experience.
As a commissioned military officer, a world-class athlete, and transformative leader in education.
Taylor! What is that? Look at the man! Them bitches loved him, man. His suit game was so impeccable. Bitches was they man, he was fucking these bitches. He ain't married. He was fucking these bitches.
Serving as the superintendent of Iowa's largest public school district, he impacts the lives of over 30,000 students. His dynamic career spans roles as superintendent of the Mill Creek Township School District, a high-performing school district in Erie, Pennsylvania. He has also served as the chief of schools for California's largest charter school network and as the high school network superintendent for St. Louis Public Schools.
The bow tie. Man, listen. This nigga's a pimp.
Coached, supported, and evaluated high school and alternative school principals. His influence doesn't end with education. Before his journey in school leadership, he was a world-class Olympic athlete. He competed globally in the 2000 Olympic Games in Sydney, Australia, and World Championships in Miyabishi, Japan, and Seville, Spain. He was a finalist in the Pan American Games in Winnipeg, Canada, and gold medalist at the Central American Championships in Bridgetown, Barbados. His athletic excellence is matched by his academic achievements. Ladies and gentlemen, you are in for a treat. So sit back and get ready to experience something amazing. It is with great pride and excitement to introduce the remarkable, the resilient, the revolutionary,
Taylor
Dr. Ian A. Roberts.
Now, all was good for Dr. Roberts. He was here on the student visa. He was doing good work. He was traveling from place to place, working these very high-level jobs. Now, in 2022, Dr. Roberts had to plead guilty to unlawful presence of a loaded firearm in a vehicle. This was in the state of Pennsylvania. I was actually able to find the disposition of the case, and as you can see, he pleaded guilty, unlawful possession of a loaded firearm in a vehicle, and it was a guilty plea. Now, because the doctor's here on a visa and he's not a permanent resident, this conviction for a crime made him a criminal illegal alien. And you know the Trump administration's game is we're deporting all criminal illegal aliens. So now we have a man who has a criminal conviction for having a loaded firearm, and the good people of Des Moines, Iowa decided to make him the school superintendent, where he makes $300,000 a year. Here is the announcement of the good doctor becoming school superintendent.
Well, breaking news just into our newsroom. In fact, the Des Moines Public Schools Board is announcing that their next superintendent will be Ian Roberts. Right now, Roberts is the superintendent for a school district in Northwest Pennsylvania. He's also previously worked as a chief of school officer and a principal.
So now, let's understand the timeline. 2022, he pleads guilty in Pennsylvania. 2023, he moves from Pennsylvania to Des Moines, Iowa to become the superintendent there. And now we're 2024. Biden is still president of the United States. The Biden administration got a removal order on May 7th, 2024 for the good doctor because of the criminal conviction. Now, I need everybody to understand this is the immigration service under Biden, not under Trump. So Biden gets kicked out of office, Trump gets in office, and you still have all of these removal orders that have to be executed. So ICE decided to take the good doctor into custody and execute the removal order that Biden administration put into place. So when ICE arrived to take the good doctor into custody, the doctor decided to run.
Ian Roberts from Des Moines is being held here in Woodbury County. Details in our top story tonight at 10 o'clock. The Woodbury County Jail log shows Ian Roberts was booked earlier this evening on a foreign warrant. The Iowa Department of Public Safety says officers responded to a mutual aid request at around 9 o'clock this morning from Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Authorities say that they performed a traffic stop where Roberts identified himself and then sped away and abandoned his vehicle near a wooded area. A short time later, he was taken into ICE custody.
Now, ICE officials say Roberts had a loaded handgun, $3,000 in cash, and a fixed blade hunting knife in his possession. Homeland Security saying Roberts is a criminal illegal alien.
Look what he got on the nut, man. Come on, man. What he got on? He got on the knife, nigga. I got them knives. Oh, look at him. He's dripping. Oh, shit. Tailored. Oh, my God. Damn.
And from Guyana. He entered the U.S. on a student visa.
Bow tie. The glasses. His glasses selection is, damn, 300 bands.
Back in 1999 and given his final order of removal in May of 2024. Roberts has been serving as superintendent of the Des Moines Public School District since 2023.
And they tried to stop him in his school vehicle. He fled law enforcement at that point. They later found the abandoned.
Shout out Ian Roberts, man. Gangster superintendent. Hit the like button. A nigga probably got to stay dangerous all around them inbreeds in Iowa. Yeah, facts though, man. Yeah, I ain't mad at him for keeping the blower. You know, he was fucking bitches. He was fucking bitches out there, man. He was fucking bitches. Professional and street, yeah. He was fucking bitches. He was fucking bitches. I think he was, see, he was fucking a lot of bitches out there too, man. He was fucking bitches. I don't give a fuck. He's way too tailored up. Them bitches was loving that. That nigga was swole too. Tailored. That nigga was at the tailor. That nigga was going to the... I wonder was he paying for them suits, or was they giving them to him for free? You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button for this guy. What time is it? How long I've been on here? 2 hours. Damn. Okay. Well, let me see. What else I got? Terrence Crawford. With the press. They pressed Terrence Crawford, bro. They pressed Terrence Crawford. White boy pulls a blower on him. Get the fuck out the car, nigga, before I fucking blow your noodles out. Omaha is reeling. Mayor speaks out after police pull a gun on Bud Crawford during traffic stop. His name is Bud? Omaha is reeling. Omaha is still reeling after a tense late-night encounter between police and boxing champion Terrence Bud Crawford. Just hours after being celebrated with a parade and birthday festivities in his honor, Crawford was pulled over in downtown Omaha and held at gunpoint during a traffic stop. The incident quickly went viral, forcing Omaha Mayor John Ewing to publicly respond. Mayor Ewing did not hold back in his statement, admitting that he was shaken when he first learned of the incident, and he said he personally spoke with Crawford and stressed that what happened was serious and damaging to the fragile trust between the community and law enforcement. I learned that Omaha police pulled over Terrence Bud Crawford on a traffic stop downtown early this morning. After learning of this, I personally spoke to Bud Crawford. I acknowledged the seriousness of what occurred and how trust between law enforcement and the community is important and shows the need to be continuously vigilant about building relationships. Omaha Police Chief Todd Schmanderer has pledged an internal investigation, oh shit, which I support and want to be full and thorough. We will gather all the facts and be transparent with the public about our findings. Understand that my heart dropped in learning of this end to an otherwise wonderful day and evening celebrating our city's world boxing champion. We held a great parade and great event at the Heartland of America Park, the evening birthday party at the Steel House, which I and members of my team attended, was a showing of joy and pride. Omaha needs to remember this important day as a good one while we seek answers to how it ended. According to police reports, Crawford's vehicle was stopped around 1:30 in the morning for reckless driving. Officers say they noticed a firearm on the driver's side floorboard and ordered everyone inside the vehicle to exit while pointing to read. Okay. Let's look at it.
Step out.
I'm opening the door. You can take mine off of me right here on my right. I'm keeping my fucking hands up. I'm not reaching for no gun, bro. Step out. Can I move my phone?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, them the handcuffs. I can hear the handcuffs.
Stepping out. Seatbelt.
Hey, man, he saw a gun in there, man. He saw a gun, you know? Seems like they wanted to seems like they always wanted that to, seems like they always wanted to that as a demo. You know how it is, man. Police probably recognize him like, I don't give a fuck who he is. He ain't deserve no parade and none of that shit. This is a motherfucking nigga. He ain't deserve none of that shit. You driving reckless and you got a gun, nigga. Donald Trump gonna call in and say you did good. Don't worry about it. He shouldn't have had a gun in there. They probably had money on Canelo. Yeah. 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 You know how it go, man. They probably could see the diamonds. He probably got on some diamonds too. He got on some diamonds. He got on an icy watch. You know, you can see that through the window. You can see the icy watch. They like, man, it's a motherfucker. They probably knew it was him. Fucking nigga. Pull him over, man. Oh, he got a gun. Drew down on him with a quickness. Get your motherfucking ass out. Shut the fuck up. I'm Bud Crawford. I don't give a fuck who you are. Motherfucker, get out. And then the mayor start tripping and the nigga be like, oh shit. Somebody gonna call Donald Trump though. Somebody gonna call Donald Trump and be like, Donald. Now it depends on how Donald feel about Terrence Crawford, whether he be like, hey man, y'all went too far or fuck that nigga. It could go either way with Donald. Donald might say, y'all went too far. I like Bud. I like him. I won a lot of money on that fight. Y'all did what? Y'all did what? I won a lot of money on that fight. He's a good citizen. You did what? Or it could go the other way and he'd be like, hey man, you shouldn't have had a gun in there. He shouldn't have had a gun. Law and order. Was he driving reckless? Hey man, you was driving reckless and you had a gun. But it depends. If Donald bet on him though, see Donald the kind of motherfucker that would bet on him and be like, I got money on Crawford. Fuck that. I got an M on Crawford. And Crawford came through for him, and Donald be like, hell, y'all motherfuckers, y'all did what? You pulled a gun on him. Didn't y'all just have a parade for him? The fuck is you doing? Donald not standing up for niggas over cops. I don't know, man. If he bet on him and he won money for him, I don't know. See, that's the tricky part right there, see. Under normal circumstances, he would not be on the side of a nigga against a white man. But if he bet on him in that fight, and I can see Donald betting. I can see Donald betting on that fight. If he won money, then he gonna like him. If he won money for him, he gonna like him. Hit the like button. And see, that's another thing too, man. See, the BossMack is see, you know, I'm arriving at a place. I'm arriving. See, I've been thinking about cars lately. You know what I'm saying? I for the last couple of years, man, and I just been thinking, man, a nigga need to just really, like, the maximum luxury vehicle a nigga should be in is like a black Suburban. You know what I'm saying? A nigga don't need to go past like a Suburban or a Tahoe or something like that, black, with some dark windows that's close to where, you know, not illegal, like right before illegal, like some tinted windows in the Suburban, stock rims, just try to be invisible out here. Invisible. The key is invisible comfort. You know what I'm saying? Make niggas just really not pay attention to you. Like, they see you, but they don't see you. And you still clean and you good, you know what I'm saying? But you know, because, you know, certain cars just get everybody excited, man. I'm just past that, man. It's just, I feel like we live in Afghanistan. This Afghanistan out here, man, it's just too many, it's just, luxury vehicles get motherfuckers excited, man. Luxury vehicles get motherfuckers excited, man. Hit the like button for this game. All right, let's go. Read a listener email in this motherfucker. Read the listener emails in this motherfucker. Let's get it done. Nigga, allergies is up. Let's get it done. Read a listener email. Shit. All right. You want to be ready. That Dr. Ian Roberts cruised in a basic Jeep Cherokee and escaped for years. Bud Crawford was caught up in a matter of hours. Bless these niggas. Come on, OG mentality. See, and it's good to see. It's cool to stay with that shit on. You keep that shit on. But when you in the car, man, you gotta shoot for low key, man. Luxury vehicle just don't help you, nah, man. I'm coming to the realization, man. It just don't do nothing but make niggas hype, man. It just make niggas hype, man. It don't even matter, man. It don't even matter. If you got the super clean, if you got the clean Suburban, black. You know what I'm saying? You in a clean black Suburban with the leathers. Hey, man. You good. You good. You good. Bitches is still gonna be happy. Bitches is gonna accept it. When you pick up when a bitch jump in there with you, she gonna be all right. She gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? She gonna be all right. You know. She gonna be all right. When it break down, you know, the maintenance on it is reasonable prices. You know, when you got something happen to it, you know, it's reasonable rates on the maintenance. You know, ain't none of this elevated costs. When the starter go out, it's all this. The starter is in a weird place in the engine, and so you got to take out the whole engine to change the starter, so that, you know, like on the Benz and shit like that, when the starter go out, the starter in a weird place. You got to take out half the engine to get to some stupid shit. Thousands of dollars for the starter. Hit the like button. Niggas getting hyped when you pull up. Niggas hype. Jealous. Niggas, you know. Read a listener email. Reader listener email. You want to be ready. All right. You want to be ready. Let's go. A nigga from Los Angeles write the BossMack. He say, BossMack, BossMack. I'm a 38-year-old nigga out here getting to my chili as an assurance manager. I was married 13 years. My divorce was final a year ago. So I'm fresh out here with these bitches. Right now I have one bitch that I deal with. And she's not on the team per se, but we hang out. She's a 28-year-old, very cute bitch that works as a CNA. I fucked her 4 or 5 times. And I have been dealing with her for 4, maybe 5 months. The pussy is fire. She's a cool bitch. Now, I ain't gonna lie. This bitch is a refreshing breath of air compared to my ex-wife. I love this bitch's energy. But I'm gonna keep it tall, though. This bitch is kind of ratchet. I noticed some different patterns with this bitch. One thing I noticed is this bitch keeps a small bottle of 42 or Don Julio in her purse at all times. Also, a bitch does have a new Honda CR-V hybrid joint. And she got her own apartment in San Pedro. But every time I talk to this bitch on the phone and a bitch asks me what I'm doing, I tell her bitch if I'm busy or not. And if I'm not, a bitch will be like, I was thinking about coming to see you, but I don't have no money for gas. If you give me for the gas, I could pull up. Or, do you have any weed over there? I want to pull up on you, but I don't have no weed now. And I don't even smoke weed like that. But I do try to keep some for when a bitch pulls up, or some of my homies. Now, am I tripping? I feel like I'm tricking by giving a bitch gas money every time she come through. Or every time she pull up having za on deck for this bitch to smoke. When I look closely at this, it's like a bitch ain't making no sacrifices on my behalf. It's all on me. What are your thoughts on this? Hit the like button for this guy. Okay. Here's what I think. I think that, CNA money might barely be covering an apartment and a new car. You know what I'm saying? And groceries. You know what I'm saying? And she might not have, she might barely, for real, have, you know what I mean? So, she got to pinch a penny. And, that weed habit. The weed habit is expensive, man, Bitch gotta smoke a blunt, couple blunts a day. A couple blunts a day is at least $20 a day in weed. Hit the like button. BossMack narrates its top tier. Laugh my ass off. I appreciate that, Red Jet Shell. 9/10 of the email is a bitch trying to control a guy. If so, she has money. Mr. Bogart, where you live at, Mr. Bogart? Where you live at? What city you live in? In Los Angeles, rent is 2 bands minimum. You know what I'm saying? The car note with the insurance, that's another band. You know what I'm saying? She has him ghetto tricking. Nah, don't do it. Cut her loose. That broad to be on the brink of asking him to move in. I live in New York and work in a hospital. Okay. Hey, man. How much CNAs make per month out there? How much they getting? Do they make 4 bands a month? They make. I don't know how much CNAs make. I thought registered nurses get the bands. Hit the like button. You know, groceries, you know, living. I'm not saying I'm not giving a bitch a pass for taxing your pocket. If you hear that all the time, man, that's not good, man. You know what I'm saying? A bitch might look at you. How old is that bitch? She's 10 years younger than you too, bro. She might be looking at you as, you on unk status. You know what I'm saying? She probably feel like you lucky to be fucking with a bitch like her too. That's factored in there too. She feeling like you lucky to be fucking with a bitch like her. That's factored in. You know what I'm saying? She probably feel like she blessing you. She probably know about your divorce story. You know what I'm saying? You know. And then she probably feel like, well, bitches be, man, listen. A lot of these bitches out here is really like hoes. Even though they working, they still be like hoes, you know what I'm saying? So she feel like she's sucking dick and fucking and doing all that shit, you know what I'm saying? She probably feel like she do an outstanding job sucking dick. Nurses' assistants make Yeah, man, I didn't think, bitch. And I don't know how much a bitch rent is. I'm just saying the average The average 1-bedroom apartment out here is 2 bands. It might be 2. It might be 2,500. Could be 3. Shit, I know a motherfucker like, I think like let's say Ash Bash. I think Ash Bash pay like $3,500 for her apartment. She something crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? I need to hit up the dispensary. Shout out Big Lou. That bill ain't never going away. That she has a trick that gives her weed money. Yeah, man. Yeah, she not making enough. I was a dental assistant. Used to smoke weed. It was never enough. I'm telling you, man. But these bitches, man, they be putting it together, man. And hey, and then this too. Look. And she probably fucking like 2 or 3 niggas minimum. I'ma say if she fucking you, I'ma say it's at least 2 more niggas. She probably fucking 2 more niggas. So they paying 2. She got them on the payment plan too. All y'all contribute to the weed and gas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Whoever want her to pull up. That's a minimum for a lot of bitches. Like at least, you know, if you want me to cut, the bitch be like, if you want her to come through and suck some dick and take some back shots, you gotta pay for the weed and the gas. You know what I'm saying? And you know, if you're going out to get something to eat, bitch might get hungry. You know, gotta, you know, go out and get something to eat too. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta, you know, you gotta pay for the weed and the gas for her to pull up. You know what I'm saying? You know, so at least a dub for the gas, and you know, you gotta have an eighth of weed over there when she get there. You know what I'm saying? So to see a bitch is automatic $45. And then, you know, just in case y'all might go out to eat, that's another minimum. If y'all go out to eat, that's minimum at the low end, $30 for some fast food. 40 to 50 if you go sit down somewhere. 40 to 50 minimum. So you had 100. You had 100 to see a bitch, really. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man. She probably got about 3 of y'all in rotation. 3 of y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know. And she fuck around and get a nigga to just really break off part of the rent money. You know what I'm saying? You know, when them bitches want to do like a girls trip, you know, they got to get up that, you know, they going to do a girls trip or something. And, you know, they going to go to Turks and Caicos or something. So now she got to, you know, get a nigga to, you know, to put something on the rent so she could, you know, get, you know, squirrel away 2-3 bands so she could do the Turks and Caicos. You know what I'm saying? So she get some niggas that, you know what I mean? You know. Hit the like button for this game. Prices on sex or dating is a joke. Hey, man. Hey. That's a trip, man. When you think about it. Think about that. When you want some pussy, and she be the one to be and she the one to be like, hey, You want me to pull up? She be like, you want me to pull up? And see, that sound like she want to come and give you some pussy. You want me to pull up? You busy? You want me to pull up? That sound like she want to give you some pussy. But then she said, I ain't got nothing on gas. I need some gas money. I want to pull up, but I need some gas money. You got some weed over there? So right there you have $45, $50. And then, go grab something to eat, you know what I'm saying? 40, 50. So you already at 100. You at 100 right quick. You at 100 right quick. You at 100 right quick. You at 100. It wasn't even your idea. So a bitch done got a meal, some dick, some gas money, that dub covered to her crib and back, and then that probably get her to work too. And she got high. Smoke a couple blunts over here, y'all smoke 2 blunts. Hit the like button. Well, you know how she act when he say ain't got it. She just can't come through. That's how she act. It's all good. She just can't come through, right? If you ain't got the gas money, she's like, all right. If she just say, I'm going to holler at you. And, run it back in a couple days. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. Look at that, Ernest Hoffman. Yeah, pull up. I got you. That's how it go. That's how it go. All right. And she got 3 of y'all like that. 3 of y'all. All right, let's do another one, man. One more reader listener email. Shout out to this one. A nigga from Minneapolis, Minnesota writes to BossMack. He's a BossMack. It was good to see you out here. I had to go check a slice of New York out. The pizza spot you was talking about. I have been living here for the last 7 years and never fucked with that spot. It was solid. I got that feta slice that you said you should have gotten. Here's my situation, though. I'm a 28-year-old nigga out here getting to my chili, working as a journeyman electrician. I have 2 bitches in rotation right now. I have a 48-year-old gilf, snow bitch, that has been on the team 5 years. She has put a lot of chili in my pocket. And I also lived in an apartment complex she owned for 3 years. And she let me get away with super low rent. And I was able to stack chili and make a move on the house that I own now. Very solid bitch. My other bitch is a 26-year-old Somalian bad bitch that gets her chili as a substitute teacher, and she also braids hair. She has been on the team 6 months. Now, I had very high hopes for my Somalian bitch. I was really thinking about, man, I might gotta marry this bitch. However, I am leery now. I noticed that my Somalian bitch was having chronic health issues. Like once a month, she would get hella sick and be shut down for 2 or 3 days. And it wasn't her period. She would be having issues with her kidneys. Like her kidneys would be severely hurting her. Even a few times she even had to go to the hospital. I asked her to describe the pain she was experiencing, and she said it was something like, it felt like someone was twisting a nail into her kidneys. When she goes through this, it's like her entire personality changes. So after this happened like the 5th or 6th time, she broke down and told me she has lupus. So now I don't know if having babies with this bitch is the thing to do. I feel kind of ruthless and fucked up for thinking like this. But this is a solid bitch. What are your thoughts on working with bitches in these conditions? Hit the like button for this guy. It's a funny thing about relationships, man, and you be meeting bitches and you meet a bitch and she check all the boxes. Like, oh man, this bitch look good. She got a good personality. She got a good heart. She got a good spirit. Oh, this bitch cook. She got a good job. She's smart. Her conversation is good. I just like looking at this bitch. This bitch look good when she sleep. I like watching her get ready in the morning. Oh man, this is such a great bitch. Jesus Christ. And then all of a sudden some other shit be happening. Like, oh man, what's going on? She got lupus. Damn. So if you have kids with her, then your kids could have lupus. So then you be like, damn. But I'm already starting to like this bitch. I like this bitch. But damn, man, what if I fuck with her and damn. She getting sick all the time, and what if she passed this to my kids and I knew this ahead of time? I'm like, I just cursed my kids and shit. It's a funny thing about these, man, bro. It's so, man, that's why, and I know it's, and a lot of times, man, you can't get all the information quickly, you know. See, that's the thing about vetting bitches. You want to try to get the information quickly, man. You want to get the critical information before you just really start liking a bitch, man. You start liking a bitch and you be like, damn, man, I love this bitch, but she got all these chronic illnesses. Jesus. Damn. And you kind of gotta, you know, it's fucked up. It's like a moral dilemma. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be like, it's almost like animals. Well, we are animals, but it's like certain animals can sense, like, they can sense, like, when it's something wrong with another animal, like you know, like say this male fox can, normally when the female fox go in the heat, he just fuck, right? But they can detect like she in heat, but then he go to be about to fuck, and then he sense that it's something wrong with her, and she not 100%. She got flaws. It's something wrong. So if I fuck her and we have babies, they gonna be flawed. So I gotta make a judgment call like, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So you like in a moral, hit the like button. One thing I can say is back in the days, I never had to approach a woman. I always came to me out of nowhere. Yeah. It seems shallow, but that's important, especially if you're thinking about children. What if the shoe was on the other foot? Yeah, man, it's fucked up. Hey, man. What if the shoe was on the other foot? You know what? I say, you already know a bitch now, man. You know what I'm saying? And, I wouldn't just receive that information and just fire a bitch. I just still work with a bitch and see how it go, man, and see how she managed that shit. You know what I'm saying? And if it's something that you could deal with, and see if it's something you could deal with. And if it's something that you can't deal with, you can just be like, you know what, man, I can't deal with it. You know what I'm saying? I love you, man, but it's hurting me to see you sick, and it's hurting me, you know what I'm saying? And, But I wouldn't cut her loose just because you heard that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't just be like, oh, you got lupus, you fired. I wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? I just see how she managed that shit. You know what I'm saying? If she do shit to try to prevent her episodes, if she, you know what I mean? I wouldn't just dismiss a bitch. But then I probably wouldn't be thinking like, okay, well, I'm going to have a for sure future with this bitch either. As women, we go through hell, never mind pregnancies and periods. It ain't easy. I get it. Thank God for good health and strength. Yeah. Yeah, man. I would, it's a lot of, it's a hard thing, man. But, in this life, we meet all kind of people, man. And, hey, man, I wouldn't dismiss a bitch for, you know what I'm saying? But you would like to hear something like that very early in the game so you can make a judgment call before you get all invested in your feelings, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you're in your vetting your bitches process, man, very early in there, man, you might have to try to get personal with a bitch and ask a bitch, hey, man, do you have any illnesses and shit? You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to, you need to try to get to that. You know what I'm saying? See, like, hey, man, if you notice a motherfucker go down twice, if you notice a motherfucker get sick twice in a short amount of time. You might want to ask a motherfucker, hey, man, do you have, like, some type of chronic illness or something, man? I ain't trying to pry, but, you know, you done got sick twice. You done got real sick twice in a short amount of time. He said, I would definitely think twice before getting too attached. Big Lou! Shout out Big Lou, man. Yeah, man, I ain't firing a bitch just because, you know. I can't do that, man. You know. I ain't that ruthless. But I will be observing the bitch to see how she managed that. You know what I mean? I will be observing the bitch to see how she managed that. Hit the like button for this game. Shout out Ross. Alright, how long I been on here, man? How long I been on here, man? 3 hours. Well, hey, I had a chick with sickle cell. Shorty would lose her bladder sometimes. Couldn't do it. But I got mad love for it. J-Rogue TV. BossMack, I don't fuck at the job, but men that do hate on a nigga. What the fuck is that shit about? I don't fuck at the job, but men that do hate on a nigga. Hey, man. You know, I always, you know, I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. You know, wherever you work at, you know what I'm saying, I find that you gonna have niggas hating on you, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're gonna have niggas hating on you, man. You in a cause you competing for resources, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers competing for promotions and, you know, motherfuckers aware of how much money you getting or you know, or not getting. And then, you know, if a bitch even seem like she likes you, like, you know, you could be totally not fucking with none of the bitches. But if a bitch seem like she like you, if a bitch say some shit like you don't even have to be around, and a bitch would tell a nigga, you know what? Who's that, Gumbinos? A bitch would be like, I love the cologne Gumbinos be wearing. He be having some bomb cologne. Or Gumbinos had on some, I was appreciating his shoes the other day. You ain't even around. You don't even know that a bitch said that. And then that just inflame a nigga. The nigga just start hating you because the bitch said that. Or a bitch just say, Gumbinos is a cool ass nigga. I just really like him. And the bitch just, and you ain't even around. The bitch just say that, she just say that to this nigga. And now this nigga just hates your guts. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know what's going on. You don't even know. So I always anticipate hate. You know what I'm saying? All you could do is minimize the next nigga's ability to fuck with you. Like, you know, you just gotta minimize. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta minimize his ability to fuck with your paper. So, you know, you can't, you know, you gotta move like he an enemy. Thanks for answering at the end of the show when you don't want to fuck with the bitches like that. The niggas that hate her now even wearing my scents. Yeah, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to be careful, man. You just got to, I feel like, you know what? The best thing, I feel like you got to move, when you at the job, you got to move like all of these motherfuckers is your enemies. But you got to pretend like it's cool, but you got to know that they your enemies. You know what I'm saying? What's that in the Bible? We got to be, you got to be like as shrewd as a serpent and as peaceful as a dove or something like that. I got to look that up. What is that? What is that slogan? What does they say? What is that? Let me look that up. Shrewd as snakes. Yeah. Be shrewd as snakes and innocent as doves. Yeah. You got to be shrewd as snakes and innocent as doves. So, you know, what's that? Matthew 10:16. And I find that, you know, it's on a job, it's good to pretend to pretend to be cool with niggas. But always keep in mind and just let it always be present in your mind that this nigga is gonna try to do you in if he got the opportunity. Never forget, no matter what's going on, just always remember, this nigga is gonna try to do me in if he get the opportunity. This man is not my friend. No matter what come out of his mouth, no matter what facial expression he have, never confide no secret information. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you tell him, it's got to be something that you cool with everybody knowing. You know, whatever information you tell him, it's got to be something that's you cool with everybody knowing. You got to know niggas is talking about you behind your back. Niggas hate you. You know what I'm saying? And the bitches, you got to think that the bitches always know that the bitches is stirring up the pot. That's why it's dangerous to fuck any bitches at the job. That's why it's really extraordinarily dangerous to fuck any bitches at the job. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button for this guy. I feel like I had in closing, I feel like I had a unique experience at the way I entered into the professional employment arena. Like, you know, like before I became a substitute teacher, right? When I entered into being a substitute teacher, that was as I came into the professional world, right? I feel like I had a good shout out Yasmin Christian in this motherfucker. You know, I feel like I had a unique experience at coming into the professional arena. You know, most people just graduate from college and then just become professionals right there and go into the professional world. I feel like I had a good, different path because, you know, for a while I was a rapper and then I turned into like, you know, criminal. I was a criminal for a few years, right? And you know, I was a successful criminal because I was paying my bills and living good off of being a criminal, right? So I got to experience what it was like to be like my own boss and to be autonomous and to make significant amount of money and pay bills and live like that for some years, right? And was adapted to the being in the underworld, so to speak, like, you know, being in the life. I call it being in the life. You know what I'm saying? And that unique perspective in dealing with people and, you know, your enemies and you know, and I gotta say, man, that what's a funny thing is like in the criminal world, you know, the outcomes are more final. Like if you go to jail, prison, shit like that, or you could die, niggas could come try to rob you, you know, you might, you know what I'm saying, you might have those types of scenarios are on the table. But as far as dealing with people, it was a more straightforward atmosphere. Like I could know who I could discern who to deal with and who not to deal with, and everything was cut and dry. You providing a service and they give you the money, right? Now, once you enter into the work world, right, the legitimate work world, it was way more treacherous. It was way more treacherous because now people know it's a funny type of thing, man. People know how much you make, right? That's another thing. People knowing how much money you make because they know that substitutes make this much money. So we know how much money you making. And then somebody else is over you and they have the power to restrict how much money you make or loosen it up so you can make more money. And a lot of this is based off of how they feel about you, if they like you or they don't. And then and them liking you or not liking you is based off of all kinds of different shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, as a substitute teacher, you know, it was at the school I was at, it was a black principal, right? But he was like, it was a black principal and black assistant principal. And they was old niggas that dressed in, you know, they wore fly suits and wore gaiters and shit and ostrich every day, right? And then they used to like, they liked all the young bitch teachers, right? All the young bitches, they liked all the bitches. They wanted to fuck with all the bitches, right? So then here's, you know, here I am as real nigga in there. I'm seeing this right here, right? I'm seeing that the principal and the assistant principal is thirsty. And they chasing around the bitches. So I'm like, okay. I ain't fucking with none of these bitches up here, right? But I made the mistake. Because, you know, as a substitute, you move around to different schools and shit. So when I was at another school, I made the mistake and started fucking with one of the teachers, right? But she was at a whole nother school, right? And so now I'm over here at this other school, right? And I thought I was safe. Like, okay, well, this bitch is at another school, right? In the district, right? So I'm over here at this other school. So I'm thinking like, okay, I'm cool. So I see that the principal in them is thirsty, so I'm gonna avoid these bitches, right? But the bitches know the bitch that I fuck with, right? So when we in the teacher's lounge in the morning, you know, you doing the lesson plan and I'm in the teacher's lounge, I try to stay away from motherfuckers and be way over in the corner and in the cut. And the principal and the vice principal is like holding court and want all the bitches around them. And I'm cool with that. So I'm staying out the way. I'm trying to stay out the way. Because these motherfuckers is controlling how much money I could get, right? But the bitches don't want to sit around the old motherfuckers. They want to come over there and fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And when they come over and fuck with me, I can see that the principal in them they ain't feeling that. Like I'm trying to take the bitches. And I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, and I can't, and it's hard to say, y'all get the fuck away from me. Y'all get away from me. Go back over there. You know what I'm saying? So now, you know, when it comes summertime and shit like that, and you know, the principal get to pick who they want to be up there being a substitute teacher in the summertime. I'm hoping I could get in for that, but now they don't like me because of the bitches. Bro, it's crazy, man. Then another thing too, man. Is I'm driving a Lexus. I'm driving a LS 400 at the time, right? You know, and I'm not thinking that this is making them. I'm not thinking. See, I'm coming from being. I'm coming from being in the street. I'm coming from street nigga perspective. I'm not thinking that me having a Lexus is affecting. I'm not realizing the motherfuckers is like, this motherfucker is up here in a Lexus. What the fuck? He a substitute there. What the fuck? This nigga got a Lexus? How you afford that Lexus? I ain't even thinking like that. If I could go back, I'd have went up there in a bucket, bro. I'd have been driving a bucket every day. Frankie Mac in this motherfucker. Yeah, man. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. I remember one day, man, I don't know what. Look, I remember one day as a sub, I decided to throw on the Italian suit, you know, with the Gators, you know what I'm saying, and go up there, you know. Man, listen, man. The energy that I felt just made me just like, what? It was like, what, nigga, what the fuck is you doing nigga, what is you doing trying to come up here like this, nigga? Nigga, how you even afford that suit, nigga? That's how motherfuckers looking at me. I'm like, oh my God, man, what the fuck? That shit crazy. But anyway, I've been on here too long, man. I substituted for this PE teacher that went on maternity leave, and it was like class became mine for the whole summer. Yeah. And see, then that shit right there too, like, look. You take over the class for a teacher, right? Right? This type of shit was happening. I take over the class for a teacher, and I had a class for 4-5 months or some shit. And then all the students just love me like a motherfucker. So then when the teacher come back, they hate the teacher. They hate the teacher. And now the teacher hate me because her class hate her. And she was the bitch that was out for 4-5 months. You know what I'm saying? Weird as shit. Weird as shit, bro. Weird shit. Hit the like button for this game. All right, man. I'm out of here, man. Thanks for having the perspective, BossMack. Okay, that's why I'm a professional bucket driver. I learned that from a rich old white man. Hey, man, that's bro. See, that's what page I'm on right now. See, that's where I'm at right now. See, that's why I say, man, driving invisible cars. See, that's what I'm on now. I'm on invisible car driving. I'm invisible car driving. You break the law. Never outshine the master. Yeah. 48 Laws of Power. I don't think it was out. I don't know if it was out then. This was many years ago. I don't think that book was out yet. I didn't know that. I didn't know that rule. I learned that rule that day. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button for this guy. Hey, I'm out of here, y'all. I'm out of here, man. Shop BossMack Streetwear, man. We probably gonna do a show tomorrow night, probably. I think it's a possibility. God bless y'all, motherfuckers, man. Yeah.